Hey guys, David here. So here's something you might need to know or want to know that could be helpful. So making an offer to purchase. In North Carolina, if you're working with a realtor, most realtors have access to what is called a standard offer to purchase. This is a great document that already has 99% of the legal language in it to protect you as a buyer and protect the seller. So to make it a good understanding between both parties on how we're going to proceed forward. This might include things like, or does include things like the price, the closing date. In North Carolina, we have things called due diligence and earnest money. That's another topic of conversation, but it's going to contain all the terms. It is in North Carolina a binding legal contract. So when does it become binding? It becomes binding when both parties accept. That means that both parties have verbally said, yes, we agree to these terms, and both parties have, most importantly, signed that agreement. There are some nuances there, but they're very small. I don't want to confuse this particular video. Once an offer is made and the seller accepts it, then that is a legal binding contract. Now, what are the other options? The seller could reject it, and they don't have to give a reason why they reject it. They just said, I reject it. Now, you can ask, they don't have to tell you. A lot of times you might also get a counter offer. So the seller says, you know what, I'll accept your offer, but how do you feel about, and they'll adjust some aspect of the offer. Most important part about this, again, is after all of those things have been talked through, and by the way, an experienced realtor would be a great help for you in this process because they know how to have those conversations in a way that's not emotional, keeps things fair, makes sure that one side isn't taking advantage of the other side, and come to an agreement as far as what that contract should be. Why is that so important? Why is it important to be fair and knowledgeable and reasonable in that offer? Well, bottom line is, if you overpromise or you make an unfair offer that does get accepted, this is a process. Before you close, there's going to be a lot of conversations about expectations on that house. And if you didn't have that conversation ahead of time, guess what? There's going to be some hurt feelings in 30, 45 days when you go to close, and there's a hidden expectation. So not usually a great idea to try to take advantage of a situation or try to play cat and mouse games with the offer. A good realtor is going to have a conversation with the listing agent as part of making that offer. Make sure everybody has a good understanding of what the offer is, that it's fair, and both parties are going to be happy. It's almost like dating, right? You're going to kind of say, hey, this is me, and this is me, and I think we like each other. We can come to terms, and you have a legal binding contract to move forward, close the house, and hopefully put some smiles on your face when you get to close on that house. So please let me know what other topics you might like for me to discuss for you. I'm going to start to put together a series of videos that I think you're going to find helpful. Take care, everybody. Be safe out there, and see you on the flip side.